Hi guys, what's up? It's the United Way here, and this is a preview for the match against Newcastle United tomorrow at Old Trafford. League fixture, first game of the season. Hopefully it'll be 3 points and go on 9, keep marching on. We've had 2 run-of-the-mill matches so far, but the signs are there that we can press on, and we were winning without particularly playing brilliantly. But then we rocked up against Bruges, and the team ethos was a lot better. There was a lot more flow, and the attacking prowess was, it's pretty impressive. You can see the signs. Obviously, Depay, as Memphis, as he likes to be called, has settled. A lot of people were worrying in the first 2 games. He wasn't really doing a great deal, but he rocked up in the first half, especially, and shown what he can do. I mean, if he can keep that up, if he can have a great season like that, a few goals here and there like that, and we're in for a treat with this guy. I think he's going to play well at the weekend. Newcastle have Daryl Janmat suspended, who is a top right back. He's a very good one. Surprised Louis van Gaal didn't want to buy him last summer, actually, being as he was Dutch and part of his World Cup squad. And when Newcastle picked him up for a relatively cheap price, I can't remember what it was, but they never do expensive business. I was very surprised we weren't interested. But obviously it's worked out for the best with Mathieu Darmian this season, who is top right back, who, even though his English isn't perfect yet, is already a really integral part of the team. And the defenders have publicly said they can rely on him, and that's brilliant to see. It's great to finally have a right back after the last couple of seasons where we haven't really had that role filled. We've had Valencia dipping in, which I know most people despise, and Raphael, who I thought was, in 2012, 2013, he was brilliant, but the seasons after that he's been plagued with injuries, and Van Gaal clearly didn't trust him. So that was a big problem. We had makeshift players playing at right wing back all the time when we were doing the 5-3-2 thing, and so finally we've nailed the right back situation. But anyway, on to the game. I think it'll be another win. I think Rooney's going to score. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, based on the fact that he's been playing pretty poorly, and then if he has another poor performance, but as he normally does score against Newcastle, I think it might detract from the fact that he is playing pretty badly, and getting a goal doesn't necessarily mean he's going to have a good game, but he might make people think he's then having a good game, and especially I'm worried that the management will think he's going to have a good game, and we don't need to press for another transfer target as a striker, because it's quite clear our striking options aren't brilliant. We've struggled in the first 2 games to get goals and even create shots, really. I mean, we scored our first goal way before we had a shot on target with the own goal from Kyle Walker in the opening game, and obviously Depay created a lot of shots against Bruges, but we can't rely on a winger to create all the goals. We need a striker, a top striker, and if Rooney can't perform, we've only got 10 days left. So panic mode is creeping in. Big disappointment this week with Pedro going to Chelsea. A lot of people believe that the club pulled out on that one because of a better deal. But then the only name that people can come up with is Mane from Southampton. So I don't believe it myself. I think Chelsea just beat United to it. United took too long to get the right money together. Couldn't persuade him completely to just turn up and sign. And then Chelsea ran in and got it done in a couple of days. So I think, all of this stuff that United pulled out is just saving face. I don't believe it for a second. I think they were gazumped for that one. With the Otamendi to City deal, a lot of people are disappointed with that. On that one, I do believe we weren't ever interested at all. A lot of reports saying that we just weren't after him, and a lot of adamant reports, and they were quite strong. I don't think they ever wanted him. He was, looking at his career, people think he's some sort of brilliant centre back, but he's played under 100 league games in his entire career, and he's nearly 28. So for 40 million, I think we've dodged a bullet there, personally. So finally onto the match. I think the score will be 3-1, 3-0. Maybe Newcastle will get a goal. It depends. Defensively, we've been pretty solid, but we are liable for a mistake like the goal against Bruges. But Newcastle aren't particularly brilliant at creating chances. So I'd like to think we could win 3-0 if Rooney gets a couple of goals. Then have a good game. Then fair enough. But if he has a bad game and scrapes a goal, then it'll probably be 1-2-0 at most. But I can't see Man United losing it. Newcastle are one of those teams that we really should be hammering at Old Trafford. There's no excuse to get anything but a comfortable win against a side like that. Okay, well, thanks guys. Please comment, like and subscribe, etc. And follow us on Twitter as well. We've both, Conall and I have both got separate Twitter accounts, so check those out. And enjoy the match. Bye.